Fluency routines help students strengthen number sense and develop automaticity with previously learned skills. In this activity, students practice rounding numbers to the nearest one, reinforcing their understanding of place value and estimation. As you observe the facilitation of this sprint, notice how the timer helps maintain the pace of the routine while keeping students engaged in mathematical thinking. Also note how discussion is used to surface student reasoning and highlight the strategies students use to round numbers efficiently and accurately.
All right, class. Today's sprint is going to be rounding to the nearest one. All right. Let me see our starting position. Let me see your pencil up. All right. On your mark, get set, go. All right. Good job. I heard pencils down, crayons up. You drew a line up under the last problem that you stopped on. All right, let's go ahead and check. What do you say when you get the answer correct?
Yes.
What do you say when you get the answer incorrect?
Nothing.
What mark do you make when you get the answer correct?
Check.
What mark do you make when you get the answer incorrect?
Nothing.
All right, quickly. Number 1, 3.
Yes.
Number 2, 3.
Yes.
Number 3, 3.
Yes.
Number 4, 3.
Yes.
32, 6.
Yes.
33, 8.
Yes.
34, 50.
Yes.
All right. If you go ahead and count all of the numbers you got correct and put them at the top. If you got 10 or more correct, raise your hand. All right, go ahead and stand. Everybody that has 10. Sit down when I get to the number you got incorrect. If you got 11 right. Okay. 12. Good job. 29. 30. 31. 32. 33. 34. Good job. All right, go ahead and take the next 30 seconds. Talk at your table about what you noticed, what patterns you saw, what strategies you did.
In the first 7 problems, I noticed that just the tens keep increasing, but the ones stay the same.
I noticed that whenever it's 4 or lower, that it's gonna stay as the 1, but if it's 5 and above, it's gonna round up to the next one.
All right, let's share out. What patterns did we see? What strategies did we use? Who wants to share first? Who's the speaker for each group? Here, 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 and here. Okay, go ahead and share first.
The thing that we notice is if it's when you want to round the 10, you're gonna look if it's 4 or less, it's gonna stay the same. If it's 5 or more, it's gonna round up.
Okay, okay. You have something to add? Go ahead. Okay, the same. The same. What I want you all to do, go look at number 14, 18, and number 22. Tell me what you notice. 14, 18, 22. Back here at our back group, what do we notice on 14, 18, 22?
That 14 and 22, on the tens place, there's a 5, so we're rounding up. But on 18, on the tens place, there's a 4, so we're rounding down.
So what happened on number 14 specifically when you said you had to round up? What happened on number 14? Did we just round up in the ones place? What happened with that one? Number 14.
14?
Mm-hmm. What was different about it?
It didn't have double digits.
It did or didn't have double digit? Yeah. Number 14?
Yes.
Number 19 and 5/10, is that not double digits?
0.5.
Right. So what happened when we rounded that one?
You got 20.
So did we just add the 1 to the 9? What happened? Did just the 9 change? So what happened?
The 10 change.
You have to speak up.
The 10 change.
Because it was a 9, so it had to change both the 1's digit and the 10's digit? Okay. All right. So our goal in between sprint A and sprint B is to do what? Improve. So look at the number you got correct on A, and let's get ready to do B. I see we have a starting position here. I see pencil up. Everybody has their paper from the center. Turn our A back over. Make sure it's face down. On your mark, get set, go. All right, pencils down, crayons up. Draw a line under the last one you completed. All right, I see our lines. Let's check. Number 1, 4.
Yes.
2, 4.
Yes.
25, 18.
Yes.
26, 13.
Yes.
27, 12.
Yes.
43, 20.
Yes.
44, 60.
Yes.
Very good. Go ahead and do your subtraction problem. Go ahead and subtract the number you got correct on A from the number you got correct on B. Write your number on the line that says improvement. Let's look at our improvement. I'll give you about 5 more seconds to make sure we have our subtraction correct and have our improvement number. Who improved? Raise your hand. Good job. Who improved by 1? Good job. By 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. 8 or 9? Good job. 10. Good job. 20. 21. Whoa! That was a big improvement. Good job. I am so proud of the improvement that you made based on the discussion that you all had at your table. Are you all proud of yourself?
Yes.
I implement sprints by making sure that there's discourse in between sprint A and sprint B. I want the students to, after they've done sprint A, after a minute, and really looked at it, found patterns, looked at the different strategies that they might have done to solve those problems, and use that to discuss it with the group and the rest of the class. So that way they have figured out, oh, there's something to this sprint. There's something that I'm bringing to this sprint that I've learned previously, maybe last week, maybe the week before, and I'm using that to get more problems correct, and I can share that information with my classmates. So that discourse in between sprint A and sprint B is instrumental to the growth that we're expecting to see on B because of that discourse. If they don't talk, then that means they're just going to go into sprint B doing the same thing that they did on sprint A, and we want there to be growth. And so I implemented by making sure that that talk time in between is really rich so that themselves and the students that might not have gotten so far along on sprint A now have some tools going into sprint B so that they can be more successful on sprint B than sprint A. The value in celebrating themselves at the end of the sprint is them validating their work. So them being able to say, this is what I did on sprint A. I took these tools or these strategies shared by my classmates that I remember learning from my teacher a little while ago, and I'm using that on sprint B, and I have grown. So I wasn't competing against anybody else in the class. I was competing against myself. I bet on myself, and I won because I actually grew. So I'm excited, and they're cheering for themselves. They're cheering for their classmates. So it's a win-win.